Relationships relationships are always hard. So, alright. 2020, okay. New segment, y'all.
Yeah.
Relationships are always hard, dog.
Very, like, you have to do a lot of compromising. You know, you have to not just think for yourself, but your significant other. Always.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. We'll be right back. Song of the week. Let's get it. No. So, sorry for the eruption of the end of that episode of 2020. We tried to get all the way through 2020, but it's his last day and we're just drinking and winging it and shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot more gonna happen more in 2020 with these last 2 months to happen. So, that's it. But I hope y'all enjoyed that little 20 minutes of us talking about 2020, what we missed and stuff like that.
Yep.
And we're into the next episode, relationships.
Yep.
So we already started it, as you could see before. We didn't even start. Welcome to Right in the Middle, where we're talking about nothing, something, and everything. It's my boy, Brazy fucking Barnes.
What up? What up?
Let's correct that. Brazy _Barnes. Mm-hmm. All platforms. Let's get it. So relationship. It is hard being in a relationship. Especially, not even especially if, how would I word this? It's hard, like, as a man. I feel like once I get in a relationship, I start getting more attention. And it's like the temptation that you have to avoid. You fight against. And that's understandable. You chose this person, you want to be with this person, no matter what. But, it's hard.
Very hard.
And it's a work in progress. It should always be a work in progress. What's your take on that?
Like, for me, like, a lot of things piss me off. So, like,
that's
it
why
could
I told
be
you you're
like,
gonna be miserable in your
even
own person.
the simplest of stuff, like, you get in something with your girl, it's not nothing serious, you just, like,
you're just irritated.
Don't say nothing and just count to 10, you know?
Alright. Alright. I had this question. That's true. That is true. Just count to 10. Cause I've done that a lot. Why you will get like me and you, we'd be chilling. You get irritated something at me. You won't get as irritated as you would with your girl. Cause I have this thing I do as well. I will be flipped. I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe because they're supposed to know me.
Well, with a female, I'd rather not say anything, you know, because they're a lot sensitive and very emotional.
True. But you get my point, right?
Yeah. You can say anything to a girl, not meaning it in a bad way, but you just want to say, hey, look.
But we have more leeway with our homies.
Yeah.
Instead of our significant other. Why do we do that? Is it
because she's your girl? You just
she's supposed to know you.
Yeah.
She's supposed to just know you and know,
what
like,
pisses you off
and what don't at the situations, right? But we can't just put that all on her. We have to, like.
But for me, I am easily irritated.
Oh,
like,
Bert, Javon,
if I'm playing FIFA right now,
yeah,
and she comes in and say, "What you do? Play FIFA?"
I hate those simple, stupid questions. Don't you see what I'm
pointing
doing?
on the TV. That's what I'm playing. Why are you asking me what I'm doing?
That's true. I do hate those stupid, simple situations. Those stupid. I do hate those. But we do have a little, as men, we do have a little high flair for women.
Yep.
Because a lot of things I would do for my homie just in a snap, I wouldn't do it for my girl. Not even that I wouldn't do for my girl, but it's just like, I'm gonna question it. My homeboy called me and be like, yo, I got a flat. I'm like, alright, you need my help. That's obviously why you called me. But my girl, I have to be like, hey, you got AAA and shit. Like, you got AAA. Why did he call roadside?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because you're paying for that service, you know? You utilize
But
it.
if my homie called me, I'm like, do you need me to come get you? What's good? Like, I don't know why do we do that as men, bro. There's a lot of little stuff like that we do.
But I don't know if it's because of, like, our age. Maybe if we get a little older, then we'll be like a lot more.
We'll be like Charlemagne.
We are a lot more like leniency towards our female rather than our friends, you know. Especially if you like have a little one with that girl, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's different.
Having a child, like especially having a child now, is not like having a child in the '90s. Because us growing up, I just saying that as an example. Like I didn't have a child, I was alive a lot in 93.
Mm-hmm.
So like us growing up, a parent can do how they let us grow up back then, grow up today.
Yeah, totally different.
We're so free will. Even if we're free willed, like it's just like technology. With technology, is like it brings so much more hype and more pressure and shit like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, a lot. Like, yeah, I think it's harder now, like parenting a child
Yeah.
than back then, because like even like everyone they're so cling on to like social media. So even your little one, you have to like pay like keen attention to that child,
because anything goes on in the internet.
Yeah, you know, kids are easily influenced by what they see.
What age would you think you give your child a phone? Because I don't feel like my kids should have a phone until they're in middle school. I mean, middle school in America is 6th grade. Once you go to middle school, you know it's more up. You have 6th to 8th grade until you get to high school. So
I think my sister is 10 and she got a cell phone.
what grade is she in?
She's 10. I don't know. I don't know what grade is that.
I feel like 10 is too young. 12, 13, perfect.
But my mom, like, she, due to the COVID, you know, you go to school this week, next week you do online schooling. So for the online schooling, she have access to her phone, like, say.
Or you put a limit on the phone.
Yeah, so before she goes to her bed, she have to put it in my mom's room. You know, she can't go to bed with it.
I wouldn't want to do that with my child. I want to like train them, like, you know, phone is good. You have so much access to your phone, but you have to understand there's a limit where you have to get off your phone and look life for what it is.
That's what they don't know, because a phone can be very time consuming.
I wouldn't get my kid a phone, even if you get teased in school that you don't have a phone or something, until, and that's the other pressure of having a kid now. Like, you have to keep up with the trend, because your kid will literally be miserable. Look up some stupid shit on the internet, how to take their life, or something like that, and go do something like that. So we have to be like keen and learning them how not to want everything what someone else has. Because when I was growing up, my mom, she trained me. Like, if she trained me from a young age. If I can't afford it, you have to understand I can't afford it.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay and accept everything else around you. Could move to America. I wanted a PSP when it just came out. Couldn't get it. Asked for it, begged for it before like my birthday and thing. Didn't get it.
Yeah.
You best believe I had the best smile on my face and kept going. And you know what happened next? I got the PSP. But it's just, as a kid, we don't have those perspective. We just want because of our friends and needs. And we just have, if we do have a kid, we just have to train them how to, like, it's not everything you see you should go buy.
Yeah. And then, like, it's a lot harder right now.
You're the best saver I ever seen, bro.
Like, even with growing a kid right now, like, you have to be, like, competing with, like, it feels like you have to be competing with other families.
And that's because of social media. And that's why I wouldn't give them a phone that early. Because that's competing with social media. Even if it's not the kid at his school on social media, it'd be like the family in Beverly Hills. You know, and they're being the same age, and you'd be like, oh, why don't I have this? I done that as a child, but I always had that understanding, like, if my parent can't give it to me, it's because they can't afford it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally instilled that to me.
Especially if you know your parent. Like, if you know your mother love you unconditionally, you know, like, if she could afford it, you'll have it. So if she say, hey, I can't get you this right now, maybe next year for your birthday, I would try my best.
How do we instill that to a kid right now, though?
No, especially, like, when they're around a lot of, like, other kids that they're more fortunate than you are.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was like that when I just moved here, especially with my dad, because I lived in the suburbs of Ohio, Brecksville, and it was, I don't mean to Caucasian, white, all my homies, but majority white families. One of my friends' father played in the NFL. Like, That's what I'm saying. One of my friends' father got paid to come out of retirement, $5 million to come out of retirement to run a new company. That's the type of friends I grew up with. So me growing up around that, I still had to understand like I'm from Jamaica. Like I'm fortunate to be around them, but it's not. I don't have to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
But I did try to do that a lot. But at the end of the day, if I didn't get something, it's cool.
And that's how it's supposed to be,
And my friends were still my friends. Like my homies never made fun of me not to do that or have this or have that. Even if they did, like I don't know, maybe we should raise our kids like comedian.
Yeah.
So they have a good comeback always.
But for me, I was somewhat like more fortunate than some other friends that I grew up with.
Me as well. Yeah, me as well.
Like my mom was always in America. I was in Jamaica, so I always got like
The
money.
Yeah.
I have like clothes and whatever.
Barrel come down.
So I have my friend.
That's very true.
I have this friend like whatever I get, and he don't have like I'll always share my clothes, my food,
Alright, well let me tell you.
anything with him.
When my mom sent out a barrel, she didn't just send out for me. She sent out for all of her friends' kids as well. Like they would get at least something out of it.
Yeah.
Even food. If my mom didn't, my uncle is that type of person. Like, what are we at eat? What are we at community? And that's why I am how I am. Like my uncle had a lot to do, but we can't even complain. That's the thing. In Jamaica, we had the side of it as our parents is in America, and we can receive stuff as in a bike or skates. You remember roller skates are hot? I just got roller skates, bro. Like, and then we came here and we're on the other spectrum. It gives you more understanding.
Yeah, very.
I don't know. It was good. It was a good topic. It was good. Rambles. I hope y'all enjoy.
And, just us sharing our views and like how a child is supposed to be raised, and
relationships and everything.
You gotta sit down with your child and let them know, hey, if I have it, I give it to you. If not, you just have to.
You shouldn't have to sit down with your child. It just should be like simple stuff you instill with them where they see, because kids learn from seeing and doing.
Yeah.
Because you may not think they're gonna do it. They may not do it in front of you, but when you go around with friends, they're gonna do it.
Monkey
you may
see,
say,
monkey do.
Boom. You may say fuck when they go around a friend. Oh, fuck. So it's just like something you just gotta instill. Like you go to the store and you don't have that much cash in your hand to pay for this. Instead of like, what the fuck, and get angry, you're like, alright, it is what it is. Let me go back. It's just actions from parents that makes the reaction from kids and develop them in their own person. I don't know, I'm drunk.
You think?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You alright. You ain't drunk.
We could start another bottle for real. That's how I feel.
Nah.
ACK has been a good year. It's been a good year for what it's been.
And we all
It's my least.
for the summer.
It's my least favorite.
That's the biggest.
You mentioned that in the episode before, like the end of the year wrap up before we know our presidents, because we don't know our president at this point. You mentioned that like we all been working in a hotel where everyone like different people from out of states and all that stuff, and like how many COVID tests been in the company?
None.
None.
Not one.
No negative.
No negative.
I mean, no positive. I'm sorry.
So that's like.
Yeah, no positive.
No
He
positive.
said no negative. I'm like, did I got it?
No positive.
But like,
And that's like I don't understand, Jed. I don't understand. It's like you want to take
But you
this
gotta
thing
understand again.
seriously, but
once we get off work, we'll be just chilling and just be amongst us. But we do have the other peoples that go
sometimes
everywhere.
you're at work and you're not protecting yourself. That's all
True.
I'm saying.
That's true.
Because I touch my phone a lot. Put it on my
Maybe
face.
by when
I
this
touch my
episode
face.
drop, Trump might win and everything is open up, or Biden might win and everything close back down and they're working on a vaccine, or Trump wins and come out with a vaccine quick. I don't know. Like
You was trying to.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
Because
only reason I
I
said
think
that.
he faked saying that he had the corona.
Yeah, and
And
you
then
see
he
people
got-
like people forgot about that already, and that's when we're recording this. That's 3 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks
It's
ago.
been a while.
And when y'all see this, I'm pretty sure y'all not gonna remember. And if y'all don't remember, be honest. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the like. But yeah, right in the middle, y'all. Where we talk about nothing, something, and everything. No more podcast in your heart. Crazy fucking Barnes, King of FIFA, Fragrance King. Follow the Instagram. Play on FIFA. Let's get it. It's been an honor. It's been a good. This is the end of season 1. You may say 2 years to make season 1.
And I don't know when we're gonna do like another podcast that's in person together.
What do you mean? No. I'm gonna make it. I already thought about this earlier, bro.
But
I'm
until
on
then,
E. I'm on E, bro. Let me get. I take a shot.
you take a shot.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
I can't take a shot
I
because
take
you
a
know
shot.
how we do.
Alcohol of us. Hey!
Oh, you said a shot, Dread? Oh,
Let me get some
my
cranberry,
bad,
please,
my
Jackie.
bad, Dread. That's a good shot, though. Pow, 2 shots. I give you 2-in-1 special, Dread. 2-in-1 special. So with me being gone, Dread, like, what you think you're gonna do? Like,
I'm just gonna chill. I'm a loner, bro. You already know that. About
Yeah, I
me,
know.
So
You
I'm
can
always
vibe.
gonna find shit to do.
we're a lot the same, you know. We
I'm always gonna find shit to do, bro.
Yeah.
Always gonna survive. We're lone wolves that if we find the loners around us, we make a pack. We be cool,
Yeah. We lead the pack.
You feel me? But if otherwise, what can we do? We just
You got your
chill.
right arm and some lotion. You good, nigga?
Jill! Jill, where you at? Check out the previous episodes. I don't know what episode this gonna be, but check out the previous ones.
You're
Where
in for a walk.
we're introduced Jill. Jill's a classic. But yeah. I'm just gonna do the same thing I do every year.
Yeah.
Jill.
Get a bottle, make sure it lasts 3 days, so I don't drink too much.
Oh, that's what you do?
Yeah, bro.
Mm.
Get back in the rhythm of not drinking so much.
I don't
Like,
see you having a bottle that lasts 3 days, though.
But that's what I do every year, bro. At the end of the year,
Yeah.
get away from the alcohol.
Being away from you, I think I'm gonna drink less.
No, nigga, you went to Utah and you was like, Hammer Town!
Because those
Hammer Town!
Those-
Let me get the 6-pack of IPA and the 6-pack of IPA. Oh, no, Henny Black.
Yeah.
Hammer Town!
Let me talk, nigga.
No, Hammer
Let
Town!
me talk.
Okay, well,
Those
bro.
are a lot of free stuff that I got.
But guess what? Even if you wasn't supposed to drink, you wouldn't have drank.
I'm
But you
telling
still
you.
consumed them.
Alright, right now, as soon as I leave here,
Mm-hmm.
I might not drink for like 3 days, you know?
3 days.
Take like a sip here and there. It's gonna be different, I'm telling you.
We're gonna get an update.
We will.
Nope. I don't believe it.
We're gonna do a Zoom podcast.
I do have Zoom.
I don't.
You don't have to. I just invite you. Just create a Zoom account.
Is that easy?
It's that easy. Because we're no you know what I hate? I'm sorry to cut this off. This people that don't know technology in fucking 2020.
Yeah, but especially these
Just a
old
simple
people.
base of just going on the internet and click sign up and signing up with
But I
your
don't-
email.
Wait. But I don't think it has to do with knowing about technology. I think it has to do with
It's just common
Not-
sense.
not having to sign up for it. Why do
But
what?
Or not.
if you sign up for something back in MySpace days, you should still be able to sign up for something because they ask for your email.
Right.
They ask to create a password. It's the same routine. Since internet been created, you have to create an email.
Some
But-
people just don't have common
Why
sense.
do?
with-
Why if you don't need Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
why do it? Why download it?
Not,
Just to
but
have-
it's not even Zoom. Just
Oh.
just going on Google or just trying to sign up for
Just in
Facebook or
general.
trying to
I
get a
got you.
YouTube. It's like
Okay.
everyone should know how just a little base of technology. I'm saying like you should have the basis of how to use a computer in 2020. I know people that's old that know how to use computer, like actually up in age that know how to go on a computer, type up an essay, or go on the internet and find a website they're actually trying to find.
A lot of people don't know how to do it. A lot.
I wasn't even getting into the extra download of illegal shit, but just a simple basic of typing up an essay, refreshing your resume or something like that. You know?
Like, even my mom and sis, they're not like technology savage. So
But they know how to do them.
no, they call me like for stupid stuff.
Opa.
For some like
Again, another episode.
some simple stupid stuff, you know. Like
Mhm.
the other day I was trying to explain to my mother how to set up like Apple Pay on her phone, and like it was very complicated.
I don't know. We grew up in the right age, y'all. The 90s where technology was just really involving
You
and
just
getting
have
the
to figure it
speed.
out. It's that simple.
We grew up in the right age. Not when we just technology was ours. The good technology was already here. Good phones and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We got the shitty phones and seen the transition.
What age do you got your first phone?
My first phone was knockoff of the iPhone. And
When did you get it?
What age?
I think I was 14. Yeah, it was made in Vietnam. Not even China.
Is the shoes?
No, it was the fucking fake iPhones back then.
I don't
And
know the fake iPhones.
it never got turned on. My mom gave it to me and my dad was supposed to turn it on. It never got turned on.
So it was
I
like
had
an
to fake
iPad.
It was like
I mean, an iPod.
it was like
iPod 1.
you see how hard my S20 is hard to press?
Mm-hmm.
That phone was like, "Ah! Press, motherfucker!" It wouldn't budge, bro.
I don't know, like those stuff, like what age I got my first phone or what was it.
Then after that, I got a BlackBerry.
Bing, bing.
Then I went down to the Boost phone, the phone that turned up to a keypad, or the phone that it turns into a flip phone and does both.
Or there's like a
Startup?
40
It wasn't a Psychic, but it was a literally Boost phone, and on the screen it was all silver.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah, so it was, yeah.
about. I used to get a lot of like messed up phone,
Yeah,
you know, phone
that dies
don't
in
work.
6 months.
It don't work very good.
Yeah.
Narrator.